Good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, July 31st. I cannot believe it is August. When Jeannie and I went into this summer, I was like, I can't believe how much you and I have planned. And it was like 7 weekends out of 12 that we had activities or events or something. Although it was kind of like our re-entry to the world post Jeannie's little cancer adventure. Yeah, I can't wait for the summer to be over and things to slow down. Jeannie and I are here today. Although Jeannie was talking about possibly trying to go home a little early in order to get some stuff done. And then we are in the store tomorrow, but we are going to leave early tomorrow, probably 3:30 or 4 o'clock. We've got to go to San Francisco to pick up Violet. And then we are out of the store on Saturday. The inmates are running the asylum.
Yep.
I imagine it's like some of those scenes in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I've never even watched that movie.
Adam's like grabbing the chair to throw it through the window.
Do you remember that movie? Did you watch that?
Of course.
I've never
It's like
seen
One
it.
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's like
Classic?
a super classic.
I never know.
Amazing novel and an amazing
Patrick
movie.
has the gift of like a photographic memory.
It's not quite photographed.
My memory is like,
Her memory is like if there's not a photo, it's not remembered.
yeah, sometimes I think I remember things because of photographs.
I used to tell Jeannie that she never remembered anything because she lived life through
My
the
camera?
Asian stereotype of walking around with her camera everywhere. Did this morning leave a mark?
What does that mean?
Jeannie walked into a door this morning. Legitimately, that's not like...
I walked into the door frame, and it's because I was in the bathroom, and then somebody else came into the bathroom, and so I was trying to walk by somebody while their big frame was taking up the
do
whole
you walk
door
with your
frame.
eyes closed?
And then I was like, "Duh."
She literally like...
It hurt so bad.
That's like the oldest story that's ever happened in our lives is we both had to get up and go pee in the middle of the evening. I was like...
We were strangers in the night.
I like walked in and like it was dark and I was like, is somebody sitting there?
I just walked right into the door
Oh,
frame.
it's Jeannie. And then she stood up and like ran into the door.
I wiped first.
I was like, what are you doing? Are you okay? She's like, you were in the way. I'm like, yeah, but so was the door.
He took up the whole doorway.
Well,
He's a
I would
big
have
guy.
I would have stepped in and you could have gone past, but were you not looking?
I was half asleep. I mean, things happen when you're half asleep, right? I was half asleep, and so I just ran right into the door frame. I was like, oh!
Did it leave a mark?
I don't know. Right here.
It was hard. I was like,
Yeah.
I think you've got like a little lump right there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
Although I'm not taking responsibility
he should.
for that one.
He should. He took up this space in the doorway
I
and pushed me over.
wasn't running with my eyes closed.
It was dark.
Do you
there
often
were no lights
run
on.
with
There
your...
were no lights on.
You can see the door frame.
Look at that. How am I supposed to see anything? Okay, let's talk about, can I tell you, ultimate success. I know I always come in here and I'm like, ultimate fail. I have a lot of ultimate fails, but that's okay. I learned from those, and then I know how to tell you. I know what to tell you to do, so you don't have an ultimate fail and be frustrated. So I worked on last night. I ran home, and then I worked on Welcome Friends because hey, can you grab me a Welcome Friends kit? Miss Graydon, they're right like on the corner. They're the sunflower kits. Ooh, she doesn't even have to run up. Can you grab me a pattern?
How can it be my fault?
A pattern that's in the green thing on your desk.
That'd be like Jeannie walking with her eyes closed and falling down the stairs and being like,
No,
"That's
it was
Patrick's
his fault, right? Because he was like, ooh, and he walked through the door, and I didn't have any room, and I was trying to get back. You know when you like,
I might have sat down on you. That's the thing. Like I stopped.
you know when you get up,
I couldn't see. I was like, is somebody sitting?
when you get up in the middle of the night,
And then Jeannie's like, bam.
when you,
Like, I'm like, what are you doing?
I was trying not to wake up too much. Do you know when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you're like, I gotta hurry up so I can like immediately fall back asleep? And so I was rushing to get back to bed so I wouldn't be awake. And then instead I was.
What we do because we're old now.
Sucks. It sucks. I remember being like in college and going to bed at like midnight and sleeping until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
I was telling Kai yesterday, like we were talking about. Kai's like, I don't understand how you're so satisfied.
With life.
Like,
just with life.
And I'm like.
And his wife.
I'm like.
With life and his wife.
I'm like, dude, I kind of got what I want and I do my stuff. And if I want something, I go get it. And if I don't want something, I don't get it. And the truck came up and I was like, the truck is great. I don't feel like I really need a van. I think I'll have to have a van at some point because your mother will demand one. But I was like,
I need a bath. I need a toilet.
The only problem with the rooftop tent, especially because it's like 7 feet off the ground, is I'm like, I'm at an age where I guarantee I have to pee in the middle of the night. And then I gotta like pull on some clothes and like climb down a ladder.
I need a nightlight.
But then there was a whole topic of conversation on the bike ride on Sunday about how everybody in Asia just lives so long, not because they eat well, but because they have to get up and down off the ground.
Yeah, that was a big
like
thing.
There's like a statistic, right?
Yeah.
Like if you can get up and down off the ground, you're like, it's crazy. If you can't get up and down off the ground, you're like that much more likely to have issues. But but everybody in Asia sits on the floor. But then everything's fried and it's meat and there's tons of salt and everything.
Yeah, they eat.
You're like, how's everybody living so long? But then you see like a 90-year-old like get on the ground and then get up off the ground. And you're like, okay, all right, then that's why they live so long, because they like sit on the floor.
My aunt's gonna be 90, and my aunt got hit by a car last year, and nobody told me. Nobody called me and said she got hit. Like, I tell my cousin, because I'm close to that cousin and my aunt, and I'm like, if something happens, tell me and I will come. And I guess she was on her way to church at like 5:30 in the morning, and it was dark out, and then she got hit. And I think
she broke her hip. She had surgery on her hip and hurt her shoulder.
Because I was, and
now,
even
like,
when I
you
was
stick
there,
your arm out to like help her walk down the stairs, and she's like, "Get away from me!"
Yeah,
like,
she's so independent. She's so independent, and even when I was there, I kept going, God, she seems a lot slower right now than when I was here. You know,
like
a
90,
year ago,
she's 88,
she seems a lot slower, and even then, nobody told me until I kept saying it, and then somebody finally told me she got hit by a car. Anyways, she's hardy though. You should see her garden, and like I catch her climbing up on the counter, and she's super hardy. But I think it's like she
hurts now.
she does hurt, but she's active. She's like, she walks to church twice a day. It takes her probably like half an hour, and she is in her garden. And I think it's just activity, right?
When
Which
you watch
I
her-
don't like.
you watch
I don't
her-
like activity.
You watch her walk up that hill. She lives at like kind of the top of the hill almost. And like you just see her like slowly plodding on her way up the hill.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Don't touch me! Don't help me!"
She's so cute. Okay, let's talk ultimate success. You want to see? I filmed the whole thing, although I have to refilm. Remember yesterday I was like, ultimate fail?
Those are great colors.
How cute is this? Okay, this is the pattern. I'm going to put it up as a sew along. So here's the pattern. Here is the fabric kit, and I'm going to put together a thread kit too. So if you want thread, here's the fabric kit. In my video, I'm like, ooh, you'd have enough for 2. No, you won't, because you need the background fabric. You have to hoop the whole thing. In the instructions, she has you just float it, and my goodness, the puckers, like, and I don't see any way to avoid it, even if you use stick tear away and then you float it on there. I feel like you have to hoop the whole thing, and it was like perfect. So here is, and I'm not done yet, because there's going to be sunflowers, and I'll add those tonight. So sunflowers and leaves, dimensional, there's going to be dimensional flowers and the leaves that are going to go on here. There's like a little sleeve back.
Oh,
It
like
is,
almost looks embroidered, the flowers.
it's quick. It's quick. Once you're prepped, this embroidery is an hour. It's an hour for the embroidery, and it's probably going to be an hour, 2 hours to put it all together. So, oh, and I don't know yet, because I might have you, for this sew along, I might have you embroider the flowers and the leaves beforehand so we can just put them on. So pre-class prep is going to be cutting it all out, having everything that needs shape flex on it, and embroidering the flowers and the leaves beforehand so that we can put it all together. And then I think it'll be like a 3-hour sew along. And if you can't make the sew along, it's also going to be recorded, although I have to do some editing to the recording, because there's a lot of like, what are we doing now? Because it was my first time. I don't have time, because I'm trying to crank it out. And so a lot of times when I record, it's the first time I've ever done the project, but the sew along will be great because I've done it. It's easy. I love this pattern because you have 4 different options. Can they see?
Yeah.
Okay, you have 4 different options. So maybe we'll do like another one of these later. Maybe we'll do the spring one. Oh my God, I have the best fabric for this spring run. Sometimes you look at this and I have a fabric that's coming in and I'm like, oh, that is the one. This was fun. So get your kits, because it's not going to be an endless supply of kits. I bought 3 bolts of this fabric, so once those 3 bolts are gone, that's it. No more.
I want to get rid of all these 2023 videos that we recorded because I'm running out of hard drive
Get rid of
space.
Get rid of it. But this is, and I know this, like, this is pistachio, which is a glide color, but it comes in right here. I was like, is that going to stand out? And the flowers are going to go over it, so it's really, really, really going to come together beautifully. And I'm going to find a good 12-inch hanger for this. But this would be, I mean, if you, like you have a friend that's moving into a new house, you could make them one of these and give them a hanger. And then each season or each year, you could give them another one of these. That would be such a great gift. You know, they could have a little spot where that's like, where they're welcoming their friends. You. Okay.
What about these
can
videos from 24?
Can you do that later? Like, why are you doing that right now?
Because I'm trying to get your video.
Can
up.
you do that when we're not doing the live feed?
Well, it's
I'm
like
feeling enraged. Enraged! Because I couldn't even see if they had any questions or anything.
It's basically everybody saying it's all my fault.
Should we do the autumn? Like, is that what we should do? I could do the autumn. You know what? I'm not doing it because I've got a queue. And what I do is I end up getting really excited about stuff, and then stuff doesn't get finished. I am a finisher. So I think, you know what I even pulled out? Cindy West. I pulled out Hello
You got a
Sunshine.
big old bruise. I'm so sorry.
He's
that
been knocking
you-
me around.
I'm
That's
so
what's
sorry
happening.
that you walk with your eyes closed. She literally ran into the door. I was like,
If he had not been forcing his way into the... If I had my dream house, there would be a his and a hers bathroom. Like my very own and his very own. That
you
would
don't
be
live
in my
your
dream.
house? I can't believe that's not your dream house.
Okay, I love my house, but no, it is not. Like, if I'm going to dream, I would... You know what I would have in my dream house? My
See,
sewing
this is
room.
why my son's like this, and this is why he's like,
I'm very
I don't understand how
satisfied.
you're satisfied.
I'm very satisfied. But my dream house, if we're going to have dream house, right? My sewing room would have a glass ceiling, and it would be huge, and I'd have tons of machines, so I can invite my friends over and be like, let's sew today. Let's knit today. Let's bead today. I'd have more space for sure, because I do not have enough room. And that's why I need part of your garage, and I need all of the laundry room.
You should see the boxes
And
in the
I
garage.
need-
The
and
other day, she did it again. She stood at the top of the stairs. She was like, hey, Patrick. And she just took a box.
It was
and
a
just
big one.
threw it.
Yeah. Okay. Cup of chair. Yeah, I'm still doing the embellishments on that.
I haven't gotten rid of anything that's like, I'm getting rid of videos that were edited and then posted.
Where
Like,
is
we're
the
not
hanger for
getting rid
welcome
of-
friends? Oh, it's not up because I was looking at that this morning while I was waiting to print stuff, and I haven't shown. There's so many good ones. I was like, should I go cheap? So it's like a generic, or should I do a sunflower one, or like what should I do? Oh, this is from Karen. Oh, we got it. Karen's here. She's doing. Karen is here to do the Lori Holt sew along today. Is it the firework house?
Fireworks,
Yeah, it's the firework house, and it's gonna be cute. And Karen, you look amazing today. How do you feel? You look like you feel good.
I feel better.
Oh, Karen's had back pain. Oh my goodness! Look at what she brought in, and then we'll get this on the calendar. How did you get her legs to stay up? So I did this before, and my legs were like flopping.
So I used Fabri-Tac, and I put two things against it and let it dry overnight.
Okay, jar toppers. Is that what it said to do, or was that in your
No,
brain?
I just did it.
Sometimes we actually do stuff in our brain where we go, that, you know what? Sometimes you can't stay committed to what's in the instructions for you. I mean, that may work for them, but maybe it doesn't work for you. And we do something in our brain that makes more sense. Because my legs are like, if you look at mine, my legs are like, ugh. They're like, so look at Karen's. Ooh, her legs are so like erect, stiff,
The way I like it.
firm. We have a bolt of fabric in here, and Graydon always goes, "Why is this so flaccid?"
Bring it over here.
No,
That's an appropriate use of the term.
it is the bolts like this.
You brought that thought to mind.
Oh my God. Ladies, we're talking, and gents, we are talking about the witch's legs here. God, get your minds out of the gutter. Okay, these still need to go on the jars, but oh my God, they're so cute. And this was made from our fabric kit. Whatever the firm stuff that she used isn't in there. What's the firm stuff you used, Karen?
What's that?
What's the firm stuff you used?
I think she just used fabric tack.
What's fabric tack?
Oh,
It's
the
like
glue that you
Cialis
put
for
in
fabric.
Oh, is that what made these so firm? Or that they set it firm down here? Just like
there? Oh,
glue.
there's some foam in there, but not in that one. There's no foam in
How
that
are the legs so like,
one. It's just.
maybe it's just the it's what's
just
in the
washed
kit.
Away,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
I
so,
didn't- I
yeah,
didn't
but
wet
aren't
them.
they like fantastic? Okay. We'll sit down. We'll put a date up for the sew along. So if you have not gotten your seasonal jar topper pattern and kit, get it now. But don't be too worried because we'll do it in like a month. We like to have enough time. So here are the witch's legs. Here is the bow. And you know what? It doesn't have to go on your jar topper. You can put this bow on anything. Patrick, is that cute?
Oh, it's so cute.
Da 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 da. Okay, it makes me feel like Shirley
You like
Temple.
want to be the two frogs? Remember that from like Looney Tunes? Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby.
Ah! Oh my God! And this is cushy too. It's all a like tactile thing. This like part right here is cushy. Okay, what's your favorite? Okay, this is my favorite. The bunny! Look at his little feet and his little ears. Oh my God, the bunny is so adorable, and his flowers and in his hair. The bunny, and his nose is a heart. Okay, that's the kind of thing when I stitch it out, I'm like, oh my God, look, his nose is a heart. You know, you guys stitch stuff out like that, right?
Yes.
Here, Patrick, you describe this one, because you know what? Because his name is Patrick Mulligan. Could you get any more Irish than that?
It's the most Irish jar topper in the world. Skin tone like a ghost, red hair, green hat. You can almost smell the booze.
Patrick. Okay, and look at his hat. I love it. It's totally dimensional. Isn't that cute? And you know what I always love too, when you do a project and you don't realize that the stitching is going to make it look dimensional. So look at the stitching on the band of his hat. Do you know what I mean? You would think it was just a green band, but no, it's got dimension because of the direction of the stitching. Here is the turkey. So here's the turkey. And like I said, these don't have to go on your jar toppers. You can put them on anything you want. How about this? And we put fabric in. Lori, didn't we put fabric in so they could do, you had 2 color options, purple and pink?
What?
Remember the jar toppers? You kit like 100 of these?
Yeah, what about him?
Remember the fabric?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have enough fabric that you should be able to kit 2 different versions, right, Lori? There's 2 different versions. They have enough to do the purple
Yes, you can.
and the pink. Yeah? Okay. So you have enough fabric to do the purple and the pink.
That was like the most coaxing that's ever happened.
And then there's this one,
You're like,
which
yes?
which is
That's true?
the 4th of
Isn't
July.
it?
Yes, the 4th of July. Lori has a lot of kits, so it's, you know, you can't remember them all.
I'm mostly British. Somebody said, why don't you do an Ireland trip?
Yeah, he's British.
I'm like 80% British.
So, we'll get that up on
Different
the
part
calendar
of the
too.
islands.
Oh, I did 2 more things I want to talk to you about, and then I'm done. How many of you are using these? This is the Block Lock, and I wasn't able to get these before, but now one of my distributors is carrying these. I haven't even used it. So, but I got this little set for me, because if you love them, then maybe we'll carry them, and maybe we could do some kind of special on them. But these are the Block Locks. I special order too. So even if there's something that you're not seeing on the website, you can always reach out to me and go, hey, I really want to get this. What's your best price? Sometimes I can't really do anything more than whatever retail is. Sometimes I can do stuff. Sometimes I have map pricing, and that's what it has to go up at. But you can always reach out to me. But Block Locks, if you're using them and if you love them, and should I carry them? So let me know about that. I did get in some Jane Austen Emma fabric. So I have the layer cakes, and then I bought some of the yardage for the library quilt. So I bought the fabric for the borders, the binding, and the background. So Graydon put that up, so that's up on the website. So just look up Emma or look up Jane Austen, and I printed out. I'm going to do this project. I'm going to do the bag. So this is from the Jane Austen needlework. Remember my cue. I'm just taking on a little bit that I can get done. But the bag, I'm going to do the bag. I'm actually going to do it with the Miki Kim fabric, that green fabric around the border. And then I will use this for the inside. But I thought that would look super cute. So cute. Wait till you see it. You're going to be like, oh my God, I got to make it. Oh my God, I got to make it. I didn't know I had to make it. It's like a Costco run. You didn't know you needed it until you see it. Okay. Anything else, Patrick? Should we get started with the day? I'm still waiting on all my Kimberbell stuff. Still waiting. So if you're waiting for anything that has Kimberbell, I'm still waiting for all my product, and I've been waiting for 2 weeks. So that's why you haven't gotten it yet. But don't worry, our sew along for the classics isn't going to be until September 3rd. I like to give myself a little buffer. And then I think everything else, we're going to get it to you. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing the Wallflower Quilt August sew along. So your designs, ooh, that's cutting it close, huh? Your designs are you got to download your designs in the morning. If you're having any issues, call the store. Do not email me tomorrow because I will not be on my email. I'll get started with my sew along. Somebody can help you if you have trouble with the link, if you have trouble with the Zoom, if you have trouble with the design, any of that stuff. Call us. We don't want anyone to miss out. And just remember that there's going to be the recorded video as well as the pre-recorded video. I will put that up as well. So you have those options. So don't panic and call us. Do not email right before the class saying you can't get in because I'm not going to see it. Anything else you can think of?
No, what's this video that I'm working to put up today?
Oh, I stitched out all of the Boo Manor tiles 1 through 2. I did on my sit down. Tiles 3 through 9 I did on the multi-needle, and now I have to put it together, and that's the part I'm struggling with getting done. So that might all happen. Those videos all happen. They might happen once I retire. You guys can figure out that part, right? You can figure out the embroidery part too. So I think we're done.
All right.
Okay. Have a great day. Be creative. Make something awesome. We will see you tomorrow. If you need something that you haven't gotten, reach out and just reach out and we will get it taken care of for you. We'll see you later.
Bye.